Hey everyone, welcome back to Subject Neutral. This is taking place directly after the previous two, which are going to be freaking great. Tune in and see them. We're joined by Torque this time. Hooray! I'm not alone in the chat anymore. So Hondo is demanding that we call ourselves our own names, no gimmicks, which is his go-to thing. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, I should... let's turn... Yeah, there we go. You should really be able to hear me now. That'll be great. Do not leave when you die. Okay, yeah, whatever. Yeah, seriously, the last two games are going to be freaking great. So I just lose my mind non-stop in them. My will in the last one, I wrote a small novel that was just like #madness. Okay. Hondo's already in a bad mood, so I'm just going to join in on this, really. So remember, we're calling ourselves our own sort of names.
Oh, that's what... Oh, okay. Never mind.
That's... I mean, I guess it didn't work, but that is what own name, no gimmicks means when he's shouting it across in chat.
Oh, well, I just thought he was saying whatever name we pick. Own it. Own up to it or whatever.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that works too.
Oh, this is fun.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's... At least you get a good one. I got one of my not as favorite ones, although it's not as bad as the past couple of games. Okay. Let's see. What are you, Tark? What's your name gonna be? Okay. Let's see. I am not bad. I am a wonderful person. So, I have a feeling you're evil, Torque, judging from the way you were speaking.
Well, I've never played it before.
Oh, that's interesting. Let's see. Oh, no, I'm a nice person. Okay, let's see. We're trying to kill the Mafia people. Unless Torque is Mafia, in which case I'm totally a Mafia person. Okay. Well, the Ruby reference is dead. Ruby.
Oh yeah, I forgot about notes.
Earl Sweatpants has left the game. A lot of people seem to be leaving the game recently. Let's see.
Yeah.
And those sounds are one of the most recent members of Subject Neutral, in a more roundabout way.
Come here, you.
Okay.
Come here, you.
I see the best.
I have no idea what's going on.
I know. It's just going great.
Yeah.
Just start screaming in chat Calzone Mafia. That just about always goes good.
Calzone Mafia. Let's see what that does.
Okay. Hondo, by the way, is really upset that I've taken his name. Okay. Let's see. Look, I'm a survivor. I just leave me alone. I just want to make it to the end of the game. One of the other games I want to play that I think would be really good for us is that Insurgency game, because we've got it on multiple accounts, and
Oh, we do?
yeah, I believe you have a copy. I have a copy.
Yeah.
It's on the Subject Neutral account. Plus, I think Hondo on his own Steam account has one. So, and I think Wendat Willie has one. So, altogether, we've got like 4 or 5 accounts with this Insurgent. So, we could get a really good people. The problem is Hondo's computer doesn't play it great. So he tends to freeze up in the game, and then all he can do is drop a grenade at his feet and hope people walk into it.
Huh. Yeah.
But that would be
like, didn't Hondo have problems last time?
Oh, he has. Yeah, he has problems with a lot of games. I'm also trying to get Mac to get a new computer, because then he could join in.
Yeah.
And I think that would be really good. My current fantasy game is to get all of us in a game of Dead by Daylight, because even though the game is not necessarily the most well made, it's really fun when you get a good group of 5 people.
Oh, is that one where one person is a certain type of demon?
Yeah, it's like a serial killer. It's kind of like the Friday the 13th ripoff kind of thing. But on top of that, there's actually a Friday the 13th game coming out in a month or two that looks like a better made version of it. The only difference is the only bad guy is a bunch of different versions of Jason. But those games look really great because you could have one of us be the killer hunting the other group of us, and if we're all in chat and it's a group of people we all know, it can be really fun.
Huh. Sorry, I just got a little distracted here.
Yeah.
There. He dropped his little teddy bear.
So how's everything going on your end? Lots of good stuff, I hope.
Yeah, for the most part. Keeping busy, working lots.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
We're actually even considering on selling the house, too.
Oh, that's interesting. Are you looking...
Yeah.
I mean, this might not necessarily be the kind of stuff you want to discuss in a video, but are you looking, like, still in town, or...?
Well, we're hoping to buy some land and then build our own house.
Oh, that would be interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, Hondo's voting for you, apparently.
How'd you know that was me?
Because you screamed Calzone Mafia in the chat earlier.
Oh, shit!
Remember when I told you to type Calzone Mafia and you immediately did?
Yeah.
That may or may not have been me. Oh, I have not been doing my nightly rolls at all.
Oh, really, eh?
Yeah.
Well, that's the one thing, like, whenever I played this game, like, I've always had roles where they didn't really do a lot of stuff during the night, or... Well, I guess I did, what was that, median or whatnot? I talked to all the dead people.
Oh, yeah. That can be good, but you have, like, you tend to get killed off really quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, and Hondo is dead. So, he's gonna be...
You Hondo neutral as well?
Yeah, I took his name. All I did is change the name. He said own name. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be Hondo. And he's already got... we may not get him into DEF CON. He was in a bit of a bad mood to begin with, so dying off like this, I have a feeling, is not going to help his interest at all.
Oh, wow, yeah. Hondo left the game, so yeah, I guess he's going out for another smoke. And probably won't see him at all.
Yeah, there's a very good chance he might not even return my text messages now. Hey, look, Hondo turned into a frog when he died. What happened there?
Yeah, that was kind of interesting.
I think one of the more recent things is I believe you can buy taunts that affect other players.
Ah, okay.
So, like, I guess that's it, but I've never bothered to spend the gold to buy a taunt, so I don't know.
Whoa.
Yeah, see, it's got to be a taunt there.
Huh.
What are you, Torque? Now that we're in this, are you a good person or a bad person?
I'm neutral.
Oh, are you executioner trying to get someone killed?
It could be.
Interesting. Interesting. Well, you're voting for Yo, so I'm going to join you. Oh, well. We're all gonna die. So, let's see. What's going on here? So, let's talk about 40K, because that's a fun thing to talk about.
Yeah.
Have you,
Sorry?
have you seen the thread on our forum that's all about the new edition that's coming?
Actually, no, I haven't been on the forum lately to see that.
A bunch of people have been contributing to a thread. The new edition's coming sometime in June, and it looks like it's going to be really different, and people are getting really pumped for it, so that should be interesting. Hey, Yo is a member of the Mafia.
Huh.
I have a feeling there's a lot of people on the Mafia left.
Yeah, because a lot of good people have died.
Mostly because not a lot of bad people have died. We had a really weird situation with me and Hondo in another game where he kept getting placed on the Mafia and I was on Town, and he'd start chuckling and I just assumed it was because he had a good roll, and it turned out there was 9 or 10 Mafia people in the game.
Oh,
And,
wow.
like, there's 15 players in the game, and so for there to be 10 Mafia, they controlled it from the very beginning.
Huh. I'm just reading the chat there.
Yeah, I know. It's not it's not game throwing. Chat's insane.
Yeah.
I'm with Dead Spy. Come on, Torque, join us in killing. Come on, people. Even you evil people.
So, yeah, jumping back to the 40K thing, they're changing stuff?
Yeah, a pretty big change.
Okay. So, like, what are they changing exactly? Sorry?
They're actually
From,
they're actually making it a lot more like fantasy. So they're adding a movement system in, whereas before everybody moved the exact same.
okay.
They're changing the weapons around. They're changing right down to how you wound and stuff like that. They're making it so that no matter what weapon you have a chance of killing, like, just about anything. And it will be
Okay.
difficult, but there's still a chance.
Oh, okay. So essentially you could, like, kill a,
Yeah.
Oh, you died!
Yeah, oh yeah. I said I was sheriff and there's a shit ton of people around. Hang on a sec. Yeah, dogs going nuts in the background there. Right.
I am Boogaboo.
So Yo died, right? And they killed me and they forged my will. And Yo is just in chat like, oh, we messed up your will. It's great. Okay.
A forger?
Yeah.
Ah.
See,
okay.
I knew he was freaking Mafia. Apparently there's 3 or 4 Mafia left.
Okay. I'm just reading the chat.
I'll come get some ammo. I know, yeah. Chad is frankly the best part of this game.
Yeah. So, sorry to keep a conversation going. So they're changing 40K, so it's more like the newer fantasy?
No, it's even, well, I mean a little bit, yes. They've clearly taken the best parts of the new Age of Sigmar, as well as just the older fantasy stuff. And so the example they were using is Imperial Guardsmen, the average Guardsman. They have a hard time killing stuff, and like there would be bad guys in the game like Chaos Terminators, who they just couldn't even scratch. So now they've made it so everybody has a chance of killing anything, but they've also made armor a lot better, because it used to be if your weapon was a certain strength, the enemy just got no armor saves whatsoever. And they're changing it to like fantasy, from what I understand, where instead of just ignoring armor, a weapon minuses armor instead.
Okay,
yeah.
So
like, remember how like a gun is like armor piercing, so it's -1 to the enemy armor?
Yeah?
Yeah, it's like that instead of a gun just ignoring all armor.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
They're also like really changing the fluff up a lot, which is something that like I'm interested in.
Yeah.
Oh, the witch is dead.
Huh.
Ding dong, the witch is dead. But yeah, like I don't know how much 40K fluff you know, but they're really mixing it up. It's kind of like with fantasy when they went to the end times. They've gone to the end times, but instead of killing the world and making a new game, they've essentially paused it right as those end times begin. And that way they can bring in a bunch more big, powerful stuff without actually full out ending the game.
Okay. Huh. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I haven't even tried out the Age of Sigmar stuff, so like I don't even know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know like how that plays out because I told you how I wanted to start like an orc biker gang for the whole 40K thing.
Yeah, vehicles are apparently going to get very different, but a lot better in my opinion from the looks of this new edition.
Okay.
But Age. I haven't really been playing Age of Sigmar. It's pretty good. It's an interesting rule set. I think they did a pretty good job, and I like where they're going with the fluff. But in the lore and stuff, I just haven't been playing it. I've been playing a lot of 40K with Tiger Soul, but I've also been playing a lot of a game called Frostgrave, which is kind of like Warhammer, but Warhammer D&D, I guess you could say. So instead of a big army, you've got a wizard and his apprentice, and then you hire like a warband, and you have a battle like a Warhammer battle, and it's you and the other players fighting over the treasure on the battlefield. And then when you leave the battlefield, you get to spend that treasure on upgrading stuff like your base and your troops, kind of like a D&D game.
Okay, so is it kind of like what we did with the Warhammer, like Warband thing?
Yeah, it's like that. But it's pretty much just like that. Except it's all based out of this one city, the Frostgrave that it's called of. And the idea is where we were trying to collect magic items. The wizard is your main character, and he's trying to like explore this ruined city to get really powerful spells or magic and stuff. And it's a really fun system. It's a really fun skirmish system, but it's really fun the way your games carry over, so that like if you lose people in one game, there's a good chance they might die permanently, or you might get injuries that affect stuff. Or even just your wizard could learn some really good spells and in between use those spells to make a bit of money.
Yeah, didn't have time to type anything. But okay, that sounds actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. And what's nice is my local game store, there's a campaign of it playing. So rather than just kind of playing it off and on, it's the kind of thing where like every week you can consistently get a game in, so you can actually have a decent campaign of it.
Okay.
Okay, well...
So, it's something different from the regular D&D stuff on the forum.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, you know what? Let's end this video here. We can always keep chatting in the next one, but this has been Town of Salem, even though I, for one, kind of tuned out a bit.
Yeah.
And we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye now.